Before Machinima, I used to set up cockfighting operations in my garage, but over time the law made me all chicken shit, so I don't do that anymore. My name is Zed of These Zed Productions, and I am back to give you the most beautifully done machinimas of this week. My opinion, of course, no in particular order, as of always. One of the most artsy machinimas of the year comes out this week by Legendary Gaming Squad, titled The Idea, Breathe. The thing I love about certain kinds of machinimas are the ones who take the norm and take an element and do something completely the opposite of what anyone else is doing. What I love about this machinima is that it has no dialogue aside from the things like breathing. And the pacing is very slow but builds up really nicely. If I had a word to describe this machinima, it would be impact. Everything about it was very impactful. Though its message can be looked at from multiple sides, and I question some things pretty heavily, it doesn't stray from anything. And any viewer that watches this is going to have a different perspective on the events that occur, and I think that's what makes me want to talk about it. I could stand here and analyze it for hours, but unfortunately, this is more of a news show than a discussion. I'd rather not give you guys any spoilers, but make sure after you watch it to comment below what you think about it. And I know a good amount of you want to hear about the technical aspect of it, and to put it simply, the way that it was edited and its cinematography really helped it move along, and it was a strong component other than a secondary one. Check it out and leave a like and a comment. Next is Solemn Time, Episode 1 by Brahmastra HD.
Hey, what is it? Did you find any leads yet?
No? That was so I can get you down here. Look at this boss stuff.
Really? I've wasted a whole hour just trying to find his footprints!
Level with me, Aaron. There's a ton of explosives in that outpost, and I want to see it blown up.
How did you get all those explosives in the first place? We aren't on a forge map!
I don't know.
Brahmastra HD has been making a very consistent level of content for a good while, and though this show is more about the stuff that comes out in a week's time compared about, me talking about a director for an hour and a half, this is his best work by far. You can really see the development in his style, and I think this side story to his main series, FTW Police, has some serious weight to it. This series is a prequel to episode 3 of FTW Police. Now, I don't think personally that you have to watch FTW Police to watch this, but you should really watch FTW Police and support its content. Like I said, Brahmastra has been making content for a good long while, and I'm excited to see where the show develops. I love the opening monologue by the main character with the beautiful shots of high ground from Halo 3. This main character I really like. He has this attitude to him that I just soars off the screen with this little prick of a friend. It also leaves off in a way that I want to see where it's gonna go. Make sure to check it out. Next is a series that has been a personal favorite of mine, and I feel it's quite under the radar. And that would be the series Regan by Diamond Productions. This week, episode 6, Face to Face.
That's enough. Get him to the cars.
Get up.
The thing I love about the Regan series is its movement and the way it shows its characters. It's really one of the only dramas I can think of that I personally remember all the characters. Their names, their voices, etc. This episode takes place between a firefight with two heavily skilled mafia bosses. The show has been going on for quite a while with not much attention, like FTW Police in that aspect. This episode was a bit shorter than the recent installments that have been coming out, but from what I hear, there's going to be a consistent flux of episodes coming out in these coming weeks, and if the community needs anything, it's that. It's hard to talk about this episode without giving away details of the others, so in talking about Regan, the show, I think it's really pushing the boundaries of what we think of when we think of a drama. Its way of establishing characters and pacing works to its advantage very effectively. That's all for this weekly, but make sure to check out the machinimas I talked about, and also make sure to check out the machinimas I did not talk about in the comment section below. Just because I talked about my personal favorites doesn't mean the ones scrolling weren't good enough or anything. You might enjoy those more. so make sure to check those out. This is Zed talking for the MU Weekly, and I'll see you later.